guys, so I just now recently saw you guys' comments. I just had the video uploaded probably an hour ago, and I saw that you are pretty interested on this. Didn't know if you would be or not, so I figured I'd go on and share a little bit of this with you. The video you've seen before this, the video you see of me and my dad working when we took this plywood down and started, I hadn't known if I was going to use any of that or not, because I didn't know if you guys would want to see the video or not. But I'll go on and share all that with you guys. And what we got going on here is we're putting new windows in, covered with plywood. There's no holes, there's no windows there, it was just a hole. When they tore everything off, they just took these front windows out. Now the windows we're putting in are 6 foot tall, and the windows that were there were not quite that tall, so we had to cut down some. We didn't have to do anything widthwise, but which is a good thing, but we had to cut down. We didn't cut up a little bit or down and down, we just cut down. And we went down because I wanted to have low windows on the inside. So I've always liked the way that looked and everything, you know, your windows be close to the floor. So we did that, and it's gonna work out good. I'm gonna get these windows in here, but we're messing in the rain and it's dark, even though it's not supposed to be dark yet. It's only about 7 o'clock. It usually gets dark around 8:30. All these clouds and everything, pretty rough. So if you can see here, the fascia boards, what I was talking about, they're wore out pretty good. Going to replace all those, do some shingle work up there. Sorry for the rain that keeps getting on the lens. I need to get a cover for the meter. All that's good, so we'll go on and get it a little bit more presentable, and then we'll get some power here. The water's already on here, so that's another plus. I have a ground that runs to the lightning rods that I need to run back down. Some of these windows here I'm just going to replace later on, you know, as the money comes along, and you know, all that. Just a little bit at a time. But as you guys can see, it's built up way high here, the ground is, so we're gonna have to take out some dirt. There's actually another set of brick below the one that you can see on the ground, and it being that close to the house, when the water hits the ground, it splashes up and it gets on your house and everything, and you don't want that. So we're gonna do some pulling away some dirt. You see it's higher here than it is close to the house, so we're gonna have to pull all this out. Now from what I understand, my dad said that at one time this man had firewood stacked like almost like a tunnel on both sides all the way up. So I'm thinking, you know, all the bark and everything off all that wood after all this time has, you know, fell off and everything. That's a lot of why it's built up, because he had stacks of firewood all the way in front of the house. So yeah, I don't know what kind of tree that is, so if any of you guys know that, I'd like to know. There's that rundown building you guys see. More and more I look at it, I don't know, it even looks unlevel, but it's full of the trash. But if you get up in it and everything, which I won't show you in it because it's pretty trashy in there, some stuff in there that I need to really get out. And yeah, the inside boards and everything actually look pretty solid, so I don't know, we'll see how that goes. See, it's just filled up to the brim on trash. And then here's the back porch. This was enclosed somewhat. I've already pulled all that out. I did that yesterday. Got all the walls that they had out so we could see and they actually had a wooden floor. I guess it was like an exterior, probably where you would put your washer and dryer. So got to looking at that. We pulled that out so we could see what the porch looks like, and I don't know what we're gonna do there yet. It's still debatable where we can fix it or just go on and take it apart and do the same thing like we were talking before on the front, so we can keep them beams and everything. Don't know what we're gonna do there, but you guys will be surprised what a little bit of siding and a little bit of care will do for this place. I think it's gonna change the whole look of it. I know it is. trash to get up. There's the catawba tree. And let me see if I can show you guys. Somebody actually commented on it, and they're exactly right. Catawba worms. You can see. I guess it attracts them. I don't see them on any other tree. I don't know the whole story on that, but it is covered with those catawba worms. And before we had the grass mowed, it was all pretty thick like that. But they did a good job of mowing a lot of it. But that property goes all the way back quite a bit. And then this tree here is called a mimosa tree. The one with the branch and the little pink stuff on it. You guys see? And yeah, I don't really know a lot of other trees out here. I'm sure a lot of you may know a lot more about it than I do. I know this is a walnut tree, and it's got walnuts growing on it already, so that's going to be nice to have. So yeah, that's it, guys. One day after I get it cut out some, I'll be able to show you guys a little bit more out back. There's the man. Got to get back to work. He had to go get us some tools. Probably too dark for you guys to see, but original hardwood floors, and there's the fireplace. They put some wood paneling in here. I may keep that wall, but as far as that, I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna do something different there. But that's all I got to show you for now. I'll do some more walking around and everything and show you guys later. Alrighty.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So today is Tuesday. The other day we were working on the house. I showed you guys that. Then we've gotten a little bit more rain, and well, I got down under the weather myself. Didn't feel too good for the rest of the weekend after that day. I haven't. Now I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not being tough or anything about it, but hadn't been to the hospital in close to 10 years, other than DOT physicals for my CDLs and everything. And yeah, I spent a lot of time in the hospital when I was a little kid, and you know, I try to stay away as far away as I can now. But with that being said, I was feeling to the point to where I couldn't take it, and I actually went yesterday. I missed out of work. I got me a doctor's note and all that, so that's good. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling it at all. So got that taken care of. I have a sinus infection. My white blood count was way high. She was actually trying to get me to go to the emergency room or to the actual hospital and get checked in because of it, but you know, I refused that, and she's trying to put me on some steroids and all that, and I don't want none of that either. So just took some antibiotics, and we're gonna try to kick it. But the work day's over now. It's Tuesday. Like I said, I got through the work day, and got up with my dad because he's been talking to me about some vinyl siding. I'm sure you guys know about the scrap man, Jerry. He usually goes by Jerry, and you know, he picks some scrap up here and there. He goes through the scrap. Jerry, like, he just scraps things. That's what he does. But my dad sees something that he likes or whatever, he'll just give Jerry whatever he asks for it, which is usually the scrap price, no matter what it is. So fortunately for us, he has some good vinyl siding. It is a natural clay is what the actual name of it is, but it's like a brownish tan. I'll show you guys later, because we are going to go pick it up now. He's got it all stacked up in a pile, and we are gonna go, and I'm gonna meet him at Jerry's with the rollback, and we're gonna load it up. So I'll show you a little bit of that, and then I don't know what we're gonna do with the vinyl siding because I don't want to leave it at the house. We're afraid somebody might try to steal it, or you know, you can't really keep nothing laying around anymore. So we'll figure that out. It all depends on what rollback he wants to load it all up on. If he wants to load it up on a rollback that we don't use, then we can just keep it on that rollback for now. We'll see how that goes. So with that being said, gonna go and get there, meet him there, and I'll show you more. There it is.
Yeah, at the time.
Here you go. Trying to make stacks of 12, like come in a box. One more. Definitely gonna need pressure washing, but I think it's gonna work all right. What do you think?
Look good, man. All right, doesn't look in now.
All right. All right, guys. They're dirty, but we got some windows here loaded up. We got some siding, some starter, and some J-channel and soffit, different colors to do different. Well, you guys will see. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like the top of the porch there, you know, do that a little bit different, set things apart. But yeah, we're gonna go get all this stuff strapped down and head back to the house. I think by the time we're done here, well, we won't have any light, but at least we're getting some progress. So if any one of you good subscribers want to buy 77 acres, that's the lot right next to this one. So yeah, if I ever do get a neighbor, I'd like it to be a good one. But anyways, we're at the house here. It's been a couple days since I've uploaded or did anything. We've been here and there making videos, or making some time coming down here between the rain and everything else. So I didn't want to put a video on unless it was you know, a decent amount of stuff to actually be able to watch. So hopefully after today we'll have some video for you guys. So I should be uploading this. All right, so we got it cut down to fit the new windows, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go to the hardware store probably in the morning, get all the wood that we need to finish casing it out and all that. This is gonna be my room. I want to show you this a little bit. Gotta do away with them pink walls, that's for sure. Now we're gonna do some drywall work in here. This is the one room that hadn't been started on really. Take all this wood off and do some drywall work in here. We're gonna make this a wall. Take this little doorway they were trying to make here out. It's probably too dark in here to see, but this is gonna be Graydon's room. Show you more of that maybe some other time, but yep, all these hardwood floors, and they get a good sanding and everything. They'll look, I think they'll look good.
Sanding's all your thing.
Yep, there's a Jonathan W for you.
Yeah, not a carpenter, Jonathan W.
Not a carpenter. You are the pretender.
Yeah. Right, let's get this boarded back. Screw guns, some screws outside. Plywood holds up. little better. You know, like you miss everything in there. Yeah. That's all. You load the windows up in your truck.
All right. Pretty much framed. Oh, we still got to do the center. Howdy. Trying to let the plastic go back to form a little bit because where they were sitting, they kind of went out of whack. So not bad at all though. Definitely get them right. And we'll start working on the siding later. But I gotta get some wood so we can get that other window over there done. We can get this window done, and we can, you know, start working on the siding a little bit. I need to start taking some of that porch away. We're gonna have to get, like I said, a beam across the top there and hold that up so we can go in and take it all apart and do what we're gonna do there. But a little bit at a time. Now we gotta load these windows up because, you know, you don't want nothing to happen to them. Don't want them to go missing. So we're leaving for the night, and we don't need to leave them all down here. That's what we'll do. Appreciate everybody for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna have more for you soon. We'll be working on it again tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully. Take care. Bye bye.